kinda.
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while.
What's this about?
I am a strong supporter of General Vaclu. The merchant quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaclu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
How do I remove them from their posts?
You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be killed, just removed from command.
What, being killed is fun. Do you have any involvement with Captain Solia's death?
Why would you think that? Does it matter? Her next in command, Galicia, is just as loyal to the Queen, unfortunately.
Tell me about these captains.
There's Galicia at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower, and Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
Well, tell me about Galicia.
He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an axe.
Yeah.
Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
What about Riken?
He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years.
Mm-hmm.
His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge.
Tell me about Bastuco.
A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen.
More on our side.
But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation.
Gotcha.
Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used...
I'll be going now.
This woman works for Vaclu. The Queen is riddled with shortcomings and other faults. We should assist Vaclu instead.
You want me to help the man who's been trying to kill me. I'd rather work with the Queen. We should go. I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't know. Okay. The more I do these things to make it look like I'm helping Vaclu, I'm pretty sure this is where this goes in. Use military security card. Access granted. Access security cameras. Market Square. Oh, that's nice. Switch to camera. Okay. Camera root menu. Sky ramp checkpoint. Yep. Okay. Oh, God. Return to camera root menu. I don't want to kill them. System commands. Upload area schematics. There we go. Return to root menu. Gosh, I'm going to have to kill someone, aren't I? Market Square. Return to camera root menu. Skyrim checkpoint. Gosh, I'm going to have to kill someone here, aren't I? Alright, hold on. Hold up. In case we regret this, hold on. We'll save this in I effed up fam. Right? That's what we just did. And then, wait, hold on. Save game, and then we'll save on YouTube. Right? Yeah. Alright, so we have two different saves. Alright. If this doesn't work out, we'll load up I effed up fam, okay? Here we go. Access system commands, system cameras, Skyrim checkpoint. Alright, I'm sorry everybody, I'm gonna have to die. Here we go. Alright, that most likely killed everybody there. Log out. No! Gosh! Damn it. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Huh. It's funny, you're gonna see a transition that just happened. Well, take for instance that I probably advanced like 20 minutes further in the game, and I went down a path that I wasn't necessarily proud of, and now I'm gonna try to undo that. So let's do some talking around.
You're back to visit me. I know you didn't promise me anything, but I have a lot of credit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll be going out. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, I was just verifying because I wasn't sure if we talked to her yet or not, but of course we did, because the reason we went over to that terminal was so we could kill that guy. But we don't have to do that now. We're not going to do that. In fact, we're going to do something good for him just now. Watch this. Watch this.
I told you before, Off-Worlder, the
Okay. Who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen.
What do you think of General Vaklu?
General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
Could you tell me about the Wall?
The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and beast rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
Why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
You don't sound too pleased about your post.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
Seems like a distinguished officer would be more use somewhere else.
You're right. I have many good years of service left in me, yet I feel like I'm being set aside. They said they needed their best men here, but skyramp duty has always been relegated to fresh officers.
If there's a civil war, now this is where we're going to do something good for him. If there's a civil war, the attack will come from inside the city. Guarding the sky ramps will be very important.
I can't imagine it would come to a civil war, but you might be right. Maybe the reassignment was for the best.
Boom, light side points. And now if we talk to him...
Thank you for the conversation earlier. It was good to hear an outsider's perspective. I still can't allow you to go up the sky ramp, though.
Alright, so now there's no negotiating with him there, which is okay, because I also went back to the cantina, and I thought I talked to everybody. I thought my opportunity to advance the Dagon Ghent quest, I figured the only way to do that would be basically by, like, you know, trying to remove people from command. But that doesn't help, because to get him out, we'll need command. We need command to communicate with. So, there's one guy I talked to in here that we already talked to before, but there was a new dialogue option that appeared, and so hitting that up again may be necessary. So here's one of the guys we're going to remove. We might be able to do something good for him, too. Let's try it.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do.
How's the checkpoint? Or no, you seem tired.
Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job.
What's so tough about it?
We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there.
Tell me about Sulio.
She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now.
What do you know about the murder?
The same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Ghent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient, and they don't want to find the real murderer.
You sound nervous.
Sulio was murdered, maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here.
You need to think of your family first. I'll be going now. Okay, so we really can't do anything good for him. We can just remove him from command, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to move that. Maybe it's good for him to go, but we're not going to advance that necessarily. Alright, this is the guy we need to talk to.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Can you tell me about Captain Sulio's murder?
Foul business, that is.
What do you want to talk about? Do you know any reason why Dagon Ghent would kill Sulio?
Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp...
Sad to see her go. Huh. Yeah.
Never.
Gotcha. Well, that's really weird. Huh. Because... I don't know why. Okay, we'll have to go talk to Captain Riken again. Like, again, because... when I talked to him last time, there was a dialogue option that appeared that hadn't appeared before. And that allowed us to investigate, right? So maybe there's someone I'm not talking to here that I should be talking to. I'm trying to think who I could talk to that I haven't really... Like, who did I talk to before that gave me XP when I talked to them? Kith? Sulio's murder. What do you want to know? Do you know any reason why Dagon Gent would kill Sulio? I normally try to leave the canteen before the more serious drinkers arrive. That night I was very near Dagon and Sulio. Dagon was attempting what I assume was a mating advance. I may not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwanted. Sulio then started swearing at him. Many of the words I've never heard, but the ones I did understand, I assure you were most impolite. Humiliation on the scale is a real motive for a passionate deadly response. I told the soldiers as much. I'll be going now. Alright, that's what we needed. That's what I needed to hear. And I gotta level up. Let me do this really quickly. Alright, computer use, blam, blam, blam. Feats. Let's give ourselves medium armor. Powers. Medium armor acquisition. Let's give us the master heal. Accept. Alright. Now we can talk to Nico. This is what I was looking for. This makes everything better for us.
Welcome back. My deck is...
Yep. Can you tell me about Captain Sulio's murder? Here we go. Someone was saying that Sulio deeply humiliated Dagon the night she was murdered. That's a very good motive.
She did? Oh no, by the 4 moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
What happened on the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Sulio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Sulio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
That's a very big generalization, but okay. I'll be going. Alright, so now we know what to do. We're gonna go outside, look at the crime scene. But the guy wasn't being very specific. The crime scene is not like right outside the cantina. It's a much farther over than that. It's still in the western square. It's just it's not right outside the cantina like he wants you to believe. So, and it's pretty obvious where it is now. Thinking about it, it's quite obvious. Over here, the blood stain on the ground. This is where it is. All right. Broken droid. This is the remains of a serving droid, still clutching its serving tray. It has been heavily scavenged, and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Okay. There's that. What about the garbage pile? Nope, pile of trash. Alright. Broken droid. Let's go back. Let's talk to Nico about that first. We should talk to Nico and we should talk to Kith. Those are the two guys that gave us the most information. Alright. Actually, no. Let's go by everybody here. Yep. Can you tell me out? Sulio's murder. Yeah, he didn't want to talk about it regardless. Captain Galisi, what do you know?
Can't find a better...
I'll be going now. Okay, he can't really advance things for us. Kith. Sulio's murder. I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. Droids are sadly vandalized all the time now. It's probably one of Behemoth's serving droids. He keeps losing them, a source of some displeasure for him. I know nothing more, though. Is it possible that the droid saw something that we could recover? Quite possible. Did you find the head? The memory core is located there in the model. It was missing. Sadly, without a head, I can't do anything. If you do find the head, however, I would work on it. I have the proper equipment to do such an operation. Alright. Alright, so go to him when we find the head. Nico will probably know something about it then. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome back. My deck is still warming.
Up for Pizak. Can I talk to you about Capsulia's murder?
Foul business.
I found a broken serving droid by the Mercy.
That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged the droids?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Alright, I'll be going. Yikes, okay. I don't know if anybody else here really knows about it. I know this guy, the Quarren guy, he seemed kind of clueless about it. Ah, man, we shouldn't have given our visa to that guy and let him go right away. You know, he could have been helpful to us. Now we're kind of backed into another corner here. So maybe we should talk to Riken then. Let's see. The doctor's out, boy. Unless... Hold on. Let's up the waitress here.
What do you want?
Do you know anything about Capsulia's murder?
Not really, I just started.
Needing back to work. Okay, never mind. Someone has to know something about it. Hold on. This girl. Sakari.
Do you have a visa yet?
Capsulia's murder. Questioning you about... Okay, I'll be going now. No. She won't help us. What about this guy inside here?
Go back to your shit.
No, not you. Him.
We don't... This room is...
I like talked about Capsulia's murder. I found a broken serving droid by the Mercy.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got to his droid?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
You know that? Where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
Alright, I'll be going now. Okay, maybe we should talk to him then. I don't know if there's anybody else here who can really benefit us. The Quarren probably won't. Let's try and find out, though. Sulio's murder. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's find the droid that sells droid parts, because there's a possibility a scavenger may have salvaged the head. And the head will have the photo, like the video evidence on it. And that'll be good. Alright. It's gotta be that droid there. Okay, it's gotta be this droid. Hello.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components.
Okay. Let me see if I can arrive to be a little more helpful. I need to know if you have any parts from one of Behemoth's serving droids.
Entity Behema unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts.
Here's 25 credits.
Thank you for...
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Alright, good enough. There we go, we got some remnants of him. Okay. Oh, man. Errand simulator. This game just loves to hit you with the errands, you know? But after we get to Ghent, this planet is just going to clear up. I can imagine there's a lot left in Onderon besides this murder investigation, you know? Alright, now Kif is going to be able to do something with this. Hello. The off-road returns. What do you know of this Sulio's murder? I have the remains of SOD-3. Can you get any information from it? Let me see. You've got the head. That's where his memory core is. Give me a minute or two. Alright, here we go. That should do it. Let's take a look at his last feed. Oh, here we go.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
There you go. It seems this recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to Nico. Okay, Nico will be able to identify some guys. This has been one chain investigation.
welcome back. My...
Can you tell me I Captain Sulio's
Foul business.
murder? I want to show you SOD3's last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Thank God. There we go.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gent couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
Oh, who's this?
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting. The regulars at Cantina can vouch for that. She just called him a few names. They weren't really fighting. The regulars at the Cantina can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
But she wasn't killed until near closing time. It wasn't the heat of passion. Did you talk to anyone in the bar? Others confirmed that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droid there within a minute or two. That's true. Nico saw him coming from his office, but Dagon Gent was coming from inside the bar with Nico. Yeah, true.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
Wonderful.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
Can I bring Nico along and make him my companion now? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He can play Bazooka with me all the time. He's better company than Atten is. Awareness. The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thank God we got Gent out.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Why were you locked up in the first place?
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. It just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
You have any idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care? Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace. You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It is a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Can you get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has them?
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Perfect. All right. 1,000 1,000 XP, not credits. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Patrolling the western square. You can try to ambush him. It would be best to do it where there are no witnesses around. Oh, say I wanted to kill him and remove him from command? Well, let's talk to him, I guess. I don't know. Just be like, hey, how you doing? Let me talk to him. Actually, no, let me save in case talking to him automatically kills him, you know? Alright, save. Because I haven't saved in a while either, jeez. Alright, there we go. And let me talk to him.
Stay out of trouble.
You're the one that's in trouble. I'm here to kill you. I'm here to grant this whenever you find to go and kill you. Good advice. I'll be going now. Good advice. Alright, good advice. I'll be going now. Alright, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill him. That's terrible. There's no way we can possibly kill him. I feel great about it, you know? Alright, so... now we need... to go confront... what's her name? Bakul? Bakul? Yeah, that's who. Gosh. Onderon is... Narshada light. I certainly hope Dantooine and Korban aren't like this, because those are the next few plants that we're gonna get to. Alright. The best way to play this may just be to talk to the thug. That will get, and he'll give us an audience with her. I'm thinking that's how. Oh nope, she's here anyway. Hello.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You have something that belongs to Dagon Ghent. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I have some credits, perhaps. I was hoping I might be able to buy any. I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodisks you get from his office.
It isn't for sale. I won't.
Oh, nice. Now they're gonna kill me. Yay. Yay. Alright, well that's fine. Mandalore's here. And she didn't seem like a good person anyway. So, you know what? This is probably a good idea regardless. Okay, battle meditation. And then we're just gonna go all in. Right? Alright, then let me lift this guy. And lift this guy. And then we're gonna, like, use the ka-chow on her, you know? And critical strike. And then this guy here, just pop the shield. And then do the power blast. Alright, here we go. Oh man, these guys don't seem like... yeah, they just completely ignored any attempts to kill her there. Nice, nice. He's about to die. Let's go, come on, come on, come on. And what am I using here? Oh god, attack, critical strike. I don't know if doing a critical strike over and over is as effective as critical strike and doing something else. Thought about that, but experimenting isn't a bad idea. There we go. Cool, now we just kill anybody. We just kill everybody and anybody. Alright. We critical strike on him. And then let's do like improved flurry. And then we do the same like that, and then improved power attack. Let's try that. Nicely done. Let's try the master sniper shot. Try that. Well, actually, no. Try just some of this. Then it's some attack. And then let's do that. Yeah, let's just do a bunch of that. No worries here, fam. We're just killing everybody in the cantina. Just my favorite side activity in KOTOR 2. Effing obliterating everybody, you know. Just effing obliterating everybody. Feels good. Feels great to have everyone dead at our feet. Alright. Encrypted holodisks. Yes. Open starport visa. Cool. Great. Alright. Let's see. Advanced med pack. Alright, we're giving this next one to the woman and her child in the middle of the street.